Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Hurst Quayzar. We are playing some Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. We are back in the garage again. My garage, the Quayzar Custom Garage. Yeah, I have that slogan up there, drive it, drop it, drag it, or drift it. It doesn't matter what you do with it, just do something with it. So, last episode we did the Bullitt Charger 440 Magnum. 375 horsepower beast in the movie. It actually dominated this poor Mustang. However, we are going to take a very hard look at this poor Mustang today, and we are going to rebuild it from the ground up because, by God, it needs it. So how is everyone doing? Thanks for watching. If you hit that subscribe button down there, if you feel like coming back, giving me some comments, throw me a couple of likes, I would certainly appreciate it. I'm looking at 86 subscribers as of the recording right now. Actually, I didn't even think I would have 10 when I started this channel. And I really appreciate all of you that have subscribed and all of you that watch. Thank you very much for continuing your support. I love it. I love it. You guys keep me doing what I'm doing. So it is great. Alright, so we are underneath this Mustang. It looks like almost everything is going to have to go on this thing. Holy cow. It looks horrible. I don't think there's going to be much salvaging of anything underneath this car, but who knows. So, this Mustang is by far, with this Mustang and a Charger chase, as I've said in the last video, was by far probably one of my most favorite on-screen car chases of all time. It was probably my first, and you know, that's why I like the Fast and Furious movies. It's all about the cars, right? This movie isn't really about cars, but this chase scene really launched it in Hollywood. It really raised the standards in Hollywood of what a cars chase scene should be, and yeah, as it should. I mean, it was one of those best cars chase scenes ever. You know, they start off down by Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco, and then you know they go through outside. They get out. They go through the city. You know, they jump. You know how the streets of San Francisco are, right? If you ever driven in the streets of San Francisco, I tell you what, it's nuts. Honestly, it's nuts. The streets. You're pulling up to a stoplight or a stop sign, and you're atop this hill, and you can't see crap over the hill. You can't see anything. It's absolutely nuts. Now imagine going through and going through those at a high speed. I mean, these are steep hills, and yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, you guys see what I'm talking about in this movie. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'll go get another brake shoe. Jeez. Alright. Getting a little excited there. What else did we have? But yeah, I have driven around in San Francisco, and I tell you what, Fisherman's Wharf is a great place to go to. They have sea lions down there on Fisherman's Wharf that when my wife and I were down there, there was one that you could have sworn he was a circus seal. He had us laughing so hard. He was up on the dock, and you know the guys that own the boats down there don't want the seals up on the dock, so they chase the seals off. Well, this is a pretty big seal, and the guy chased him off the dock, and he jumps into the water. Next thing you know, he pokes his head up. He sees that the guy has left, So he swims back over to the dock and jumps back on. And, you know, lays himself out. Guy comes back over again, chases him off. And the seal would just keep coming back. And he was a show all in himself. Wow. Yeah, I'm looking at these parts, man. This is absolutely crazy. Need a full rear end. Rear end. Wow, okay. So I think I've got it. I think I got it. Okay, so I'm going to need twos of the plates, twos of the leaf springs. I need a leaf spring rear end. I need one U-bolt, and I think that was all. Oh, we need a couple of shocks. Yeah, I have been down San Francisco. I have driven down some of those streets. It's crazy. It really is. It really is crazy, but it's fun. So, back to this Mustang, right? Now, as silly as it may sound, and I'm not offending any Mustang guys out there, but I'm reading that this Mustang could not keep up with this Challenger. That's a shame. That's a shame. And I thought more of a Mustang. What size are these? These are 15s or 14s. I think I'm going to go with a set of 15s on this, and I'll show you which rims I'm going to go with. I was hoping more for a Krager style wheel in the new rim DLC, but it is not the case. That's okay with me. I am going to go with what we have is like this fake looking style. We'll go to we'll go 4 because we are going to go for, I think, let's go with 16s. Just because of car size, it might look better. And oof, tire size. Tire size is going to be a little tricky on this. Let's see. Don't want to go sport tire or race tire. We'll go race tire on this. We'll go 2 16s. Go with a 245. 245/60. Let's see what that looks like. I know it's a very tall tire, but I am looking at trying to emulate this as much as possible, and unfortunately I can't paint the center of this. Otherwise I would. Man, I would love that. Are the devs listening? I would love to be able to do that. Be able to paint just the center piece of this. That's what I actually need. I mean, I could go with the other type of rim, but I happen to pull up pictures of the real Mustang, and the real Mustang is now sitting at the McQueen, Florida. It went down there to auction. They did have it at the 2018 Detroit Auto Show, which, if I had known, I would have went there and seen. I would have went down and saw it. I should say I would have went up to see it, because no lie, I would have liked to have seen this car. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen it. Now I could have gone with this tire, or there's another rim I probably could have gone with. It's these right here. Let me actually, I want to get let me get a couple of these real quick. Those were 235s, right? I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with the 225. I'm gonna go with the 55 up front. So go ahead and start mounting those up while I've got them on here. Might as well. Right? Right. So what was I saying? Oh, the rims. The rims. So the other thought was And these are close because of color, nothing else. Are these right here? Could have gone with those right there, but they're not open or not a 5-spoke. It's I don't know. I probably could go with those. Jeez. I tell you what, let's build a couple of these, and I really think I'm going to prefer the 5-spoke wheels, but hey, let's do this anyway. We're going to go with the race tire, 2 of them 16. We were going with a 235/60, right? Nope. 235, 225, 55. That's what I'm going to do with those. And just for giggles, I'm going to see what these look like. These might I don't know, man. We'll mount them up and bounce them anyway. I'm not sure. Only I just agonize over wheels and tires, for crying out loud. Alright, so this Mustang in real life doesn't get a fair shake, right? When it comes to horsepower, so I gotta give him a little horsepower. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna limit the horsepower and see if we can get them fairly close to each other. Let's see, our Charger is running 405 horsepower. That's with the additional we put a set of custom exhaust on here, but we will match up the exhaust on this, and we're putting in a brand new fuel pump back here too. So I can't get my stuff to rotate around here. There we go. Whew. Couldn't get that in there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and build this rear end up, and we want to see just what wheels would look the best on here. Of course, the car is not green yet. That is a bummer all in itself, but that's okay. We will get to it. So I read an article that it went to the McQueen, Florida auction, and I'm like, wait a minute, I thought it was like put into like a museum somewhere. I have no idea. I'm still trying to look through the issue and see what actually happened to the car. Yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt that. Okay, let's take a quick look at this. Okay, so. Yeah, you know, I'm not a fan. I want these to be 245, 245, yeah. I want these to be paintable. I really do. I just do. So I think that will. I don't think that looks too bad, so we're going to stick around with that. Yeah, I wish I could paint the inside those rims. If I could, it would be awesome. And if any of the devs are watching this video, please take that into consideration. I don't know how hard it would be to configure or to how to code, but man, that would be nice to be able just to paint the inside of those rims. That would be awesome sauce. So both these cars are 68s, and the movie came out in 68. How about that? Ford was nice. They donated this car, like I told you in the last video. They donated these cars. They also wanted to donate. They donated 2 Galaxy 500s. Well, you know, you think that's a boat over there? A Galaxy 500 is just as much of a boat. It's absolutely nuts. Does that look okay for a Bullitt car? It's pretty close, I think. Let's see, what do we have in my inventory here? Let's get rid of this. These wheels and tires, because how did I get 2 drive shafts? I have no idea. Oh, I am working on a separate project. I'm working on a separate project. That's all. All right, let's get into here. This is just horrible. I might as well just buy all new pieces to the front end of this. This isn't even going to be worth taking to the workbench. I'm going to be wasting money trying to hammer out some rust. Wow. You guys are I'm using a lot of WD-40 here. Steve McQueen would be very proud of this car after we get done with it, though, so I am happy to do it for the man. And if you did not know, Steve McQueen was a race car driver, and he was one of my favorite actors, just because I don't know, I liked him, and he liked cars. He was a genuine car guy, much like Paul Walker was. So, you know, when you're a genuine car guy and you're playing a role of a car guy, it carries over. I mean, it's realistic and the audience notices it. So, and Steve didn't do all of his stunts. I was reading, you know, stunt guys did most of the stunts, which was kind of sad, to be honest with you. I figured, you know, Steve McQueen is a race car guy, right? So I figured he'd be doing most of his own stunts, but guess not. Guess that's what happens when you're in Hollywood. You get famous. You don't want to injure your face. You don't want to get all messed up. You'll be out of work. No one will want to hire you. Alright, so how much of this crap is just... I might as well just come over here for right now. Let me just do my thing over here, because you know, get a couple of those, That's alright with that. Get these shocks. We'll go ahead and get these shocks built up, because you know we're going to need those shocks. Get all the necessary stuff that I know that I'm going to need. For the rest of it, I have no idea. Bearings and hubs. Okay, I've got the wheels and tires already, so that's cool. Let's check out our status here. Oh my. We are in sad shape here. I need everything. Holy crap, I think this is the first time I've needed everything. 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 Alright. Jesus. Okay. Every freaking thing. I can't believe that. Wow. Okay, so wait a minute. Did I just screw that? Yes, I did. I didn't even get... I'm getting distracted here. Okay, I'm not thinking that looks too bad. We are good. I think we're good here. double check on this stuff. Bottom suspension arm. Oof. Yeah, this car's in bad shape. Wow. Did I get all the bushings? Yeah. Wow. Told you this car was in bad shape. I should have just bought everything. Okay, so BE. Jeez. Alright. So we need a couple of bottom suspension arms. I needed the entire thing. 2 front knuckle covers. I think I only needed 1 knuckle. Needed an E-cross member. Both the wheel hubs. And the sway bar. And including the steering rack. So I think I've covered the bases on that. Let's see how well we did. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We got that. Yes, we got that. 2 hubs. Steering rack. Ooh, I didn't get the uppers. I lost the bearing. I got crazy. I got stupid. Alright. I need a rubber bushing. And 2 upper suspension arms. There we go. And I need my other. Let's get these springs set up. Yeah, I happened to do a little digging, and I did find that the original, one of the 2 original Bullitt cars is going up for auction. And it's going up in auction. Meckham. I don't know where Meckham is. It's in Meckham reveals Bullitt Mustang Hero car to be auctioned. Kissimmee. It's in Kissimmee. Alright, so it's going to be in Kissimmee, Florida. This January, coming up, in January 12th, 2020, I will be interested to see just how much this car actually makes. So if we have any fans in Florida, if you happen to be watching this video and you happen to be from Kissimmee, I would be very interested to get some pictures of that car. It would be great. That would be awesome. And knowing it's getting sold down there, auctioned off, I'm sure it's going to go for a pretty penny. It is in an unrestored state, so they haven't done any body work to it. It's in an original Bullitt car, so that would be awesome. That would be a nice collector's item. I wonder if Jay Leno would have his hands in that. Jay Leno or Tim Allen. Tim Allen's another big car guy, so I would hate, I'd hate to see the Bullitt Mustang go to some poor schmuck in Florida that doesn't give 2 craps about it and then restores it, and I don't know. I like the way that it's just original. I think it's a cool idea. Hey. Kissimmee, Florida. If you're there in 2020, then that is where you need to be. Be at that auction block just to watch this car get auctioned off. And like I said, I would be very interested to see how much they get for it. Did I not have another? I swore I don't have it. Did I delete one by accident? Dear God, I'm going insane. Alright, well I've got one now, so jeez. Yes, the one that's being auctioned off has the original 390 engine in it, which is awesome. The second Bullitt car from this article said that they had found it in Mexico. Happened to surface in Mexico. However, it had been restored. There was non-original body pieces on it. Different engine, different transmission. I guess it had the same VIN. It could be, classified as one of the Bullitt cars, but it was not in a original condition, so won't fetch as much money. The 2019 Mustang did go for a charity auction, and I don't know who bought it. I think it went for like $300,000. Yeah. So I'm very curious as to how much the Steve McQueen Bullitt movie car is going to go for. Alright, that does not look too shabby. We are going to drop this down. And do what we do best. Let's strip some of this stuff off. Strip the body down. Take that off. Do I have anything back here? Jeez, the whole rear end is... Okay, I think that's about it. And we're going to mess with this a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and... Ooh, that's a nice color red too. Whew. Okay, I'm going to move this into the paint booth, and I'm going to actually go ahead and paint it the green that it needs to be, just because I want to look at it. And this is going to be difficult to try to figure this one out. No, this got to be, I need to darken that up. Okay, I'm looking at that color. I'm looking at I am thinking it's actually a little darker than that, I think. Yeah. We'll go with should we go with the 15? Take a look around. Yeah, it's a pretty good. Yeah, I'm good with that. I am good with that. Let's paint her up. Alright. I just wanted to paint it up so it looks like it's... I don't know. It's just the way I'm doing things this time around. Get the cooling out of there. Get the radiator. That thing is shot. I might as well... why am I going to waste my cash over here? Why? Well, you know what? I'm thinking... I could probably stick that rear end back on here, because I think that actually got repaired. Yeah. I am very happy with that. Get out of the way, cart. Let's go ahead and send the cleaners over there. That one. Go ahead and clean up the inside of it. We are working it. I am surprised these pieces got repaired. I was all about going to... did I take that transmission out? No, that transmission needs to come out. And you sir, need to go over to lift number 2. Yeah, now it's starting to look like a Bullitt car, isn't it? Yes, sir. Okay, that's done. And we're pulling the engine out. So we've got an engine out. We've got pretty much everything we need to do here. Let's build ourselves an engine, shall we? And we are looking for Basically, I think it's a 329. Oh, wait a minute. Which one do I need? Do I need that one or do I need the Windsor? I think it's that one. I think it's a 385. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, almost fell on my butt. Ooh, it's the Windsor. See, I almost screwed that up. That would have been horrible, wouldn't it? Alright, so we need the Windsor. Oh, here we go. Alright. That is what we need, and what? Jeez. Okay. So, truth be told, I haven't done a Ford engine in a long time, so this is going to... Ooh, I got a bushing. Okay. I haven't done many Ford engines. How's that? So, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. So I've got a bushing missing. Where does it go? It's probably the front. Yep, that's the front bushing right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and lower you down. Oof, this is going to be a long process. I believe that's an i6 base, rotary base. I need that. I6B. Where is the I? Okay. It's all the I's, right? Yeah. So, see, overhead valve I. What do we get? A whole lot of stuff that I didn't think I was going to get. This is not what I was looking for. So we'll get that. We'll get a couple of the blocks, or a couple of the heads. No idea on wires or anything. It's I think it's a single carburetor. We'll take care of that as well. Wow, man, yeah, I haven't done a Ford engine in so long that this is going to be painful. This is actually going to be really painful. So, guess we will do this a little at a time here. What is a there's got to be a crankshaft. This doesn't have an overhead valve. I'm going to go probably with a straight cam gear on it, probably. It's probably one of these. I'll pick that up just in case. Going to the camshaft. Definitely going to need a couple of clips for that. La la la. There's not a V8i. There's a J. This is gonna be great. All right. I'll just try the V8. How's that? Okay, we're gonna jump right back into this because man, this is gonna be nuts right off the bat. Overhead valve. Jesus. Okay, so we've got overhead valve cam. Yikes. Okay. So we're going to give her a little bit of boost here. We are going to go with the overhead valve one here. And for giggles, I am going to Throw on the fuel filter. Heck, I might as well give her some boost, right? Overhead valve camshaft. So just a basic camshaft. Gearbox. I'm going to give her a full complement right there. Okay, let's see what we can get done now. There we go. Overhead valve. Alright, so I needed those. Still don't have those. What kind of pistons? Just pistons with con rods. Alright, so we are going to pick up some basic pistons. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with some basic pistons. Try that way. There we go. I'm not trying to give it too much power, but actually I should just build it completely stock, but that's fine. I need you. Stock alternator. Power steering. Stock power steering pump. Oh, for the cam gear. Need the overhead valve cam gear. Where are you? Right there you are. Timing chain. Did I buy a timing chain for this? I don't think it did. I think it's just the overhead valve one, because to be quite honest with you, if the crank and the camshaft are basic overhead valves, then I'm saying that the yeah, timing chain should be the same as well, so that works out. Alright, so we're going to put on a basic pump. Ooh, it's the i6. I was not expecting that. So we are going to have to go with let's find the i6 alternator. Alrighty. And then we are going to need, what was it I was looking at that I was going to need? Now let's go ahead and let's get the spark plugs. Oh yeah, I want to go with a regular distributor with a regular with a rotor, but everything else is going to be stock on the outside. So we're going to see how that works out. We'll give it some competition spark plugs. So I'm not sure if this serious weird combination is going to end up being, but yeah. So that's on there. That distributor's on there. That's on the front. What kind of water pump does that take? Overhead valve water pump. Okay, so wow. This doesn't take a whole lot. Did I get a... Yeah, coil. Yeah, I don't want to put that on the front of it because I hate the blue. So, let's see. Let's, putting in stock pistons and con rods. So that'll work out. Alright, let's dip down over this side. You know, from my first Ford engine in a long time, it's not going too shabby, to be honest with you. Okay, so I'm going to need a distributor and the wires. Oh my gosh. Already got the clips. Already got the clips. Alright, I believe it's going to have to be this one right here. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't get the coil and the filter. Okay, so I need an oil. Excuse me. Coil. Fuel filter. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, I forgot the water filter. That's not the one I wanted. Oh, let me grab some water here. Hang on. Okay, I think I feel a little bit better. Holy cow. I feel like I had something caught in my throat and I just could not clear it. Alright, so I've got to find out what rods go into this. And, okay, so we know where the spark plugs go, right? Can put those in. We have the intake. Yes, we do. It's just a 4-barrel carburetor, so yeah, nothing too fancy. Alright, we need the water pump and ignition wires for a V8. Okay. Oh, while I was in there, I should have... What rods are those? Just regular push rods. Alright, so regular push rods and... I don't know why it keeps doing that. Regular push rods and regular wires. So... we'll scroll through here. I know I'm probably making you dizzy. So we need 2 of the intake or the exhaust manifolds that are I. Gotcha. Pick those up. We just need regular V8 ignition wires. Got those. Got the oil pan already. Pistons. Oh, we are going to need... I don't think we picked the rod caps yet. Yeah, might as well get those while we're in there. Rocker arms. Yep, 16 of those. Because I didn't see the need to having to put those in there, I believe. So, where'd the rods go? Where are the rods? Jeez, I'm losing my mind. Rod. Come on, rod. Just a regular push rod. So... got 2 more than I needed. Alright, now we should be cooking pretty good. Let's flip you over. And let's take care of the underneath. And as I've said that, I realize I do not have the throwout bearing for the transmission. So I'm going to have to get that when we decide to go that route. I still didn't get that damn water pump. Holy cow, I keep missing that. This game tests your patience, that's for sure. Get all these main bearings in, get these rod caps tapped on, and we are in the home stretch of taking care of this 2+2 Mustang Fastback. I have to correct myself. This is not done by Payne, or by Dead Bob 777, I should say. This is done by Lit. Lit is the owner of this mod, so my apologies. Dead Bob 777 is a huge Mustang fan, and I swore that he is that he did this, but I was wrong. So please forgive me. All right, let's before I start crying about that water pump again, we will just go ahead and start getting the rest of this stuff done. This is the tedious part of the process, is getting the push rods in and the rocker arms. And I'm so bright I can't even see where I'm supposed to be there. There we go. Yeah, why can't these just clip on or something? It'd be nice. Nope, gotta wrench them on. I think it's like My Summer Car or something like that. You have to actually take a torque wrench to these things. I haven't played My Summer Car. It looks kind of ridiculous. And, you know, it's all good and fun to do something like that, but, you know, I do this for fun. I don't want it to be so realistic that I have to look up specs and everything. I mean, I do this after work. You know, I come home from work, I get, you know, like an hour of game time in a night, maybe. And, you know, I want to relax. I don't want to have to look up specs and everything. Jeez, that's no fun. It's like going to school or something. I mean, I guess you learn a little bit of the engine that you're building that you already, you know, you figure out the techs or the tech specs and the torque ratings or torque specs for everything and all the specifications for the engine, but yeah, not for me. All right, we are coming down to the last few bolts on this. Oh my gosh. So I need a stupid carburetor, and we are just going to go with a typical 4-barrel carburetor. Water pump, it appears that we just need a basic water pump. Oh, we're going to need a fan off the front too, right? So fan, iFan. Yeah. It's not the iPhone, it's the iFan. Get it? Yeah, I didn't either. Alright, what's the filter that goes in there? I think I already bought the... No, I did not buy the filter. Shame on me. Now, I like the blue with the silver here. I do like that, so... Hey, I bought the right pulley. Alright, got that in, got that in. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I need an air filter. Air filter. Get the air filter eye. And we might as well get the throwout bearing while we're in here. We'll put a nice transmission in here. What am I going to throw in there? I bet it's this transmission. I don't remember which one I pulled out, but with everything else I've seen, this is probably the one. Alright, so you are off. And put you in. Yes, dear. Move you out of the way. I can make some final adjustments in here. Yeah, there needs to be one final wire from the middle of the distributor over here to the coil. kind of disturbing, but that's all right. Oh my goodness. Throw out bearing. Yes. Ooh, I do not have a starter. I do not have a starter. Do have a drive shaft though. And our Bullitt Mustang is just about complete. And I need an exhaust system too. So, starter, V8 starter, and we're just gonna go full custom exhaust. So, a couple middle mufflers, I believe, and a couple of the rear mufflers, I believe. I think that will about do it. Is there no exhaust system on this? Is it just... I swore I took exhaust pieces off of it. Wow, this doesn't have an exhaust system? I am kind of upset about that. I bought pieces anticipating. No. Nothing. No exhaust on the 2.2. Alright. Wasted my money on that. Alright, let's clear out my inventory of garbage that I didn't need. Okay, so I'm going to need a couple of Mach 1 seats. And a steering wheel for the interior. So let's just take care of that right now. They're down here somewhere. Nope, nope. Mach 1. Okay, so a couple of Mach 1 seats, and I'm gonna go with the racing steering wheel. Alright, that is done. We will dump out the old. Now let's go find some body parts for this. 2+2. There we go. Oh my. Alright, so yeah, okay. I'm thinking here, I'm thinking. Alright, so I'm going to go with this front end, this bumper, don't know what is what on here. I'm going to need a door. I need glass. I'll get the shiny one, get a door, get glass, this shiny one. Windshield, headlight. Going to go with the regular headlights here. The rear bumper, I believe I'm going to go with this one right here. Taillight B's, I don't know what that is for. I'll pick up a set anyway. Rear window, taillights, trunk. Definitely gotta have this Mustang on the back of it. You know what I mean? Alright. Now let's see how much I screwed up on this piece, because I don't know. Yeah, we got the regular taillights into here because, hey. Oh, that's what the other taillight things are. Okay, those are the twins. I don't want the twins. I want a single. So, I think those are the Single. There we go. Yeah, that works. Okay, got that in there. Door. Mirror. Fender flare. Is that? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, I wanted that to be a chrome piece. Stock headlights. Nothing minor. Nothing major, I should say. Oh. Trying to get my cursor on there, and boom. Okay, so am I 100% across the board? No, because I don't have the license plates. So we are going to jump into the license plates, and we are going to select the California plates. We'll grab 2. Thank you. And I had it wrote down here. Oh my gosh, where? I think it's JJZ 109. Okay, so I got 2 of those. Trying to make it as authentic as possible. Can't really do that sometimes with this game, but I really give it a shot. Alright, you are going, yes, 100% across the board. Move you into the paint shop. Let's finish you up. Set current. Paint the car. Back to the garage. Let's go see what some dyno numbers are happening here. I wonder, just, you know, with the very few parts that we threw in it, and running open headers, for crying out loud. Let's see what this thing throws down. Wow, I got 194 horsepower. I should have put more into this. Windsor Row, really? That's all the horsepower that got out of that? I'm a little taken back. I mean, wow. I thought they had at least 300 horsepower. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Kind of strange, but that's all right. Hey, it's all good with me. I mean, I could throw some better pistons into it. I mean, and what else could I throw on there? The coil. Yeah, I want to keep it as original as looking. So it's, even though it doesn't throw down the horsepower I wanted it to, that's all right. All right, but for now, this is Hurst Quayzar. I hope you enjoyed the episode of the Bullitt Mustang. Yeah, it looks a little dark out here, doesn't it? But it is green. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Check back often for more videos. I'm always trying to do something a little bit different and putting some cars together. So if you like it, please hit that thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe button. And I hope to see you in the next video. But for right now, I'm Hurst Quayzar. I am out.